Oh yeah, black sun in the hizzle. Oh, for shizzledism. We got an excellent show here today. Yep, live from the hoopty. Y'all can tell the hoopty. Oh shit, I can't get this shit on me. Yep, live from the hoopty, y'all. So, y'all see my title, RFK Endorsement. Um, y'all know I made two prior videos to the RFK Endorsement. The first one, I was very confident, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a power move. The second one, I was a little reluctant. So I apologize to the RFK supporters. To the RFK supporters, welcome, 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 welcome. To the RFK supporters, man, thank you. We will defeat our number one enemy. That is damn Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. We will defeat them because they are trying to bring communism to this country. And I know a lot of Democrats, old school Democrats, are rolling over in their grave right now. Like the people who are rooting for Kamala Harris don't even know what they're rooting for. They don't know that they're rooting for communism, straight up communism. And the thing about their perception of communism is that they think that Kamala Harris will fight for them and tax the corporations, tax the rich people, tax what they perceive as being wealthy. Wealthy is, in Kamala's eyes and Tim Wall's eyes, the working class. That is who they have in mind as being the. This thing is wobbly, man. I got a damn. Ooh, this thing's a little wobbly. I guess we'll deal with the wobbliness. I'm wondering why is it so wobbly? Why is it so wobbly? Hold on. Let me tighten that and tighten this. See if that gives it a little. It's a little wobbly. Okay, I gotta. This thing is very, very, very wobbly. A little uneasy. Hey, Kelly, what's going on, Kelly? So, Kelly, what's your take on RFK? I gotta ask you, what is your take on RFK? I know your son has a lot to say about it. So I know, Kelly, I know your son was an avid RFK supporter at one point, and I know he supports Trump now. And so, being that he supports Trump now, and he formerly, you working on a Sunday? No, 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 no. I'm going to the movies. I'm about to go see Alien Prometheus. It's like a continuation of it's a continuation of Alien. Let me wave at the Christians. Hey Christians. Okay, I gotta wave at the Christians. That's fucking amazing. You know I love it. Okay, so Kelly's talking about the RFK because, like I said, Kelly's son was an avid supporter of RFK and then switched to Trump. So this is like a long time coming, I'm sure, for your son, Kelly. Um, and I know he was probably. I wish you would have filmed the look on his face when Trump announced or when. Well, there was three stages, right? There was RFK announcing it, and then there was Trump announcing it. Of course, when Trump announced it, it was this big spectacle. But RFK, he did a press conference, and he was like, basically, "Yo, Kelly, if they don't go after RFK, like we know they're trying to go after Trump, they are going to slander the hell out of RFK as much as they can." It's funny, they gave RFK no press. And all of a sudden, watch what I tell you, Kelly. They're gonna be giving him interviews. They're gonna try to trip. But they're gonna help RFK. They don't even realize and damn. I wish I can get you on the show, Kelly, right now. Damn. Um, I wish I can get you on the show right now because I want to get your take on this whole, like, we have not heard nothing. Well, we've heard from RFK, but the news media has not put RFK on the radar. They are going to put him on the radar, and it's not for a good reason. They're going to try to slip him up, trip him up, and all that. But It's good because we know the tricks now. Like saying with Trump, we know all the tricks. So now that we bring RFK, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, we done heard, yeah, yeah. When they try to slander RFK, we're gonna be like, yeah, we know how the media gets down. We know how they get down. We already know what time it is. So Kelly Ray said he just smiled and shook his head. RFK actually cried. It was great. I'm worried for RFK. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And your worry is legitimate. It is it's legitimate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but let me ease your mind, Kelly. Let me ease your mind. RFK is getting this. Well, I don't know if that'll ease your mind. You know what? Yeah, I'll just say it, and you can take it how you want. I know you're gonna react to this, but RFK has the same security as Trump. Now, I don't know if you interpret that as good or bad. After Trump's shooting, I am assuming it's good, but we can't be assuming when it comes to the life of RFK and Donald Trump. So RFK and Donald Trump are both targets. It's not don't just only Trump, it's RFK and Trump. And I believe RFK is more of a danger to the Democratic Party than Trump is because a lot of people could just dismiss Trump as, oh, he's just some arrogant, conceited rich man. But RFK is a former Democrat. In fact, let me tell you this: the Democrat would be party would be nowhere without the Kennedy name, the Kennedy family. When I say Kennedy, I'm talking about RFK's dad and John F. Kennedy. These Kennedys nowadays ain't shit except for RFK. So for him, I mean, it was in New York Times. RFK endorses a Republican. So they didn't want to say RFK supports MAGA. There's a difference. RFK supports MAGA, MAGA. Okay, so but they don't want to give Trump too much credit. So um, Kelly says, my son is all now talking about, can you get me a Trump shirt? Oh, okay, okay. Kelly, I'm gonna have to. Um, I'm assuming Trump is coming back to when Trump comes back to Atlanta. We'll make that happen. So yeah, tell your son, yeah, let's make it happen. So I'm waiting for Trump to come back to Atlanta. I'm assuming he's gonna come back to Atlanta because we got what 3 months. We got 3 months. We got no. We got wait no. We got 2 months. No, we got September, October. We got 2 months left. So I think he's coming back to Atlanta. So yeah, tell your son, yeah, we'll make that happen. We'll make that happen. So yeah, um, I need a Trump. Oh Lord, you need a Trump. Oh y'all, boy, y'all. Ain't Trump coming to y'all town? Wait a minute, Kelly. I know Trump coming to your town. Because Trump is zeroed in on he's zeroed in on Milwaukee. So I don't know. He might come to you before he comes to me. I don't know, Kelly. I'm assuming because he's really trying to work with where you're at. Because here in Georgia, Trump got Georgia. Trump got Georgia. Him and Brian Kemp and Donald Trump that made up. So they're cool. They're cool again. So and then we got the election committee board. They're all MAGA. They're all MAGA. So um, I would think Trump will come to where you are before he comes here, Kelly, because we got Georgia on lockdown. Meaning it's MAGA. It's MAGA all the way. However, if he comes here first, then we'll make that happen. But I think he's going to come to y'all first because he's really. I think the states that Trump is looking at is Pennsylvania, Milwaukee, and um, Pennsylvania, Milwaukee, and it's a third state Trump is looking at. He got his eyes set on. Um, oh, I think Michigan. Is it Michigan or is it? Yeah, I think those three states he's really zoomed in on. He's really zoomed in on those states because, especially, yeah, especially Pennsylvania. If Trump takes Pennsylvania, it's over. If Trump takes Pennsylvania, it is done. The election is over with. It is over. So I think Trump's going to take Pennsylvania. Um, the betting markets all have Trump ahead. Rasmussen has Trump ahead. So I think Trump is. And then the groundwork. Kelly, you always talk about groundwork. How the Democrat, and we not doubting that the Democrat has a nice groundwork, but we have an even nicer groundwork. If y'all heard of Prescott, Wesley Prescott, up in Pennsylvania, down here in Georgia, we got goddamn Miss Montgomery, Michaela Montgomery. We got a nice ground game here in Georgia. So, um, you know, we have a lot of disgruntled Democrats that are coming to the MAGA party, and they're telling us all the tricks of the trade. And now you got Kennedy's people. Oh, we about to learn all the dirt, all the tricks, Kelly. We're about to learn all the deep secrets. Oh yes, all the Democrat deep secrets that they do. Oh yeah, they're panicking. Kamala administration don't know what to do. The Democrats are like, oh shit, we like they should have extended their hand out. When they heard that Kennedy was about to make this move, they should have offered Kennedy money. They should have done, I guess, what they should have took away them lawsuits. Y'all know that Kennedy was being sued in multiple states by the Democratic Party to try to get him off the ballot. So um, they're suing. They were suing him because they're saying that he wasn't supposed to leave the Democratic Party and become independent and then go on the ballot. So the Democrats want to sue him because of that. Silly stuff. It's frivolous lawsuits, but even frivolous lawsuits can tie you up with time and money. So that's what they're trying to do. But now uh, RFK has a nice platform. He's going to have X. He's going to start campaigning. And now he has the MAGA machine that's going to help him. He has the Tucker Carlson machine. He has the Elon Musk machine. Like, yo, everything that they tried to suppress from the public when it comes to RFK, the rabbit is, oh man, it's going to be, yeah, Kennedy's going to suck up the news cycle. He's going to suck up the news cycle for the whole month of September. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. RF Kennedy alone is going to drown out uh, RFK alone is going to drown out Kamala Harris. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And then Tulsi Gabbard and Trump are sparring when it comes to debate. Yeah, it's going now. Now. Don't get too excited. It's going to be 3 against 1. It's going to be Kamala Harris and the two moderators against Trump. However, Trump he's sparring with Tulsi Gabbard. So the same rules still apply. Just know that they're going to be biased. They're going to gang up on Trump. The same rules still apply. Trump is going to remain calm, and Trump's strategy is the same thing he did with Joe Biden. Let Kamala Harris put her foot in her mouth because she is. Because she cannot defend no policy. She cannot. And Trump is not going to fall into the whole race thing. He's not going to do that. He's already put it out there. That cat's already out the bag. So black people don't even care about damn the race. We care about policy. We don't care about race. Those people that you see shucking and jiving about race are all paid by the Kamala Harris. Notice that they're all celebrities. Steve Harvey, your Ricky Smiley, your goddamn shucking and jivers. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what Sergeant. What up, bro? What up, man? What up, Sergeant? Oh, Sergeant? What's going on, man? Booyah. Okay, what's going on, brother? Georgia will always be a red state. Absolutely. I've been said that, Simpson. Yeah, it's a red state. But because of C-19, they did the shenanigans, but we don't have no C-19, so it won't be no shenanigans. We have undercover police. We have lawyers on deck. We have over 150 poll watchers. Over 150,000 poll watchers. Like, they had to put me on standby. That's how many people volunteered. Like, yo, like, I'm all ready to go. Yeah, I'm going to be a poll watcher. They're like, yo, we got so many people, but just be on standby. I said, okay, cool. Cool. So what I do advise for Georgia, I'm not going to tell anybody in any other state, but if you in Georgia, vote early in Georgia. Vote early in Georgia. Do not wait till the voting day if you are from Georgia. Now, if you from any other state, um, I can't tell you how to vote, but if you in Georgia, vote early because we had the water main break. Okay, we had the water main break, so vote early in Georgia, especially you 150,000 poll watchers. Y'all vote early because we got to vote early. We have to. That is something that we have to do in order to free up our schedule so that we are able to do what we do on election day. It makes sense to just vote early. So y'all, we're the party of common sense. So yeah, let's do some common sense strategies. Again, I know MAGA supporters are split on that about voting the same day, voting early. Man, if you're in Georgia, vote early, man. Vote early because they might be planning another water main break. I'm not naive to them wanting to cheat again. I'm not naive to that. Okay, so I would say, man, vote early. Therefore, you ain't gotta wait in line. You ain't gotta do no mysterious water main break. You ain't gotta, you know, it's just shenanigans are most likely to happen on voting day than early voting. That's all I'm saying. So but I agree with Kelly. Kelly said, man, do what you want to do. So I'm not going to tell people in other states what to do, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and all that. But in Georgia, I'm telling y'all, Georgia, vote early. Vote early in Georgia. I'm telling y'all, vote early in Georgia. Don't wait until election day. Don't do that because y'all know Georgia is Georgia is something else. That's all I can tell y'all. Stacey Abrams, yo, they are bugging. Fannie Willis, yo, they are bugging in here in Georgia, man. We got some real mammies here in Georgia, so y'all make sure y'all vote early because we can't have the mammy madness here, okay, on election day. So, oh, Angry Snowman, man. Hey, I ain't seen Angry Snowman in a while, man. I hadn't seen Angry Snowman in a while. What's going on, Angry Snowman? Angry Snowman in his house. What's going on, man? What's going on? So we got Kelly Ray. Uh, this is the dumbest. So Kelly says, oh. Hold on. Oh shit, it's a lot of damn. Okay, so Kelly Ray says Trump, Kennedy, Elon Musk are amazing team. You forgot, um, you forgot Tucker Carlson, Kelly Ray. Okay, so Kelly says Trump, Kennedy, and Elon are an amazing team. You forgot Tucker Carlson. You forgot Tulsi Gabbard. You forgot, but it's all good. But no, they are an amazing team. Shout out to Kelly. Angry Snowman says Trump will be fine as long as he sticks to policy. Yeah, I agree. He starts going off and ad homs, and it's over. I think Tulsi Gabbard is letting him know. I mean, you got to understand, Snowman, that Tulsi Gabbard is adding. Like Tulsi Gabbard's smart, man. You may not agree with her policies. I don't agree with Tulsi Gabbard policies. I don't agree with RFK policies, especially when it comes to guns. But let me tell you, Tulsi Gabbard is a very wise woman, and she's a former, she's a vet. She's my sister in arms, so she's I think she's former Army. I can't remember. I can't remember. She's Army. Either Army or Navy. Anywho, don't quote me on that. She is a very smart woman. And Tulsi Gabbard is going to sit down with Trump and be like, she's going to iterate the do's and don'ts. Now, Trump is a very wise man, and I'm going to tell you why he won't fall into it, Snowman. Listen to me, Snowman. The news media, when he did a press conference in Mar-a-Lago, one of the press reporters are like, oh, Mr. Trump, what do you think about Joe Brown and Joe Brown? What do you know? Something about Joe Brown. Now, as you know, Snowman, uh, Joe Brown and Joe Brown and Kamala, so they tried to trip Trump up in some mess. And Trump was like, I don't know Joe Brown. So he played dumb. So he had the opportunity to really like slam Kamala Harris, and it would have been on some factual shit. Like we all know that I said we all know Kamala Harris and Joe Brown. We know what went down. Him being a married man. So Trump did not feed into that. So if he did not feed into that, he's already got the heads up on the whole race thing. And when they asked him, he was at a ball black event. He's like, no, I don't know. I mean, what So I don't think he's going to do an ad hominem on. He's not going to do an ad hominem, Snowman, because he is surrounded by intelligent women. Not only is he surrounded by Tulsi Gabbard, but he's around one of the smartest black women um, in this political game right now, Michaela Montgomery. So you got Michaela Montgomery and Tulsi Gabbard, two women of color that are going to tell him the do's and the don'ts when it comes to the woman of color paradigm, if that makes any sense. So I hope that eases your mind, Snowman. I know you don't give a damn either way. I mean, we wouldn't know how you feel about politics. However, uh, just to ease your mind on that, Snowman, because I know you are skeptical and you're skeptical about Trump, and the old Trump is quick to goddamn, do hollow insults. But remember, he really didn't insult Joe Biden. He just said, "Yeah, you're not a good golfer." That's all he said. You're not a good golfer. That wasn't really ad hominem attack. That's a fact. I mean, come on, man. Joe Biden was like, uh, "I'm an A handicap," and he said, "No, no, no, you're not A handicap." So that was just a little, And I know you got your opinions about that, but that was not an ad hominem attack. He just said, "Man, if I say you're not a good golfer, that's like me challenging you to golf, but that's not an insult. It's just like me and you playing basketball, and I say, oh man, 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 Snowman, you can't jump. White man can't jump. That's just a shit talk amongst sports people. That's not even a. Well, I know. Actually, that could be a racial thing. But what I'm saying is, we know because we know some white men can jump. Okay, Larry Bird, and what I'm saying. Caitlin Clark. Damn. Caitlin Clark came to. Oh man, let me not get on sports. Let me just say, Caitlin Clark came to Atlanta and spanked those sisters. Goddamn, I think it was the. But anyway, we're not here to talk about sports. What I'm saying is that the only thing that Trump said to Biden was, "You're not a good golfer. I doubt if you could beat me in golf." That was it. And he killed his cool because he was already coached. So he will be coached double. They will double down. I mean, you got Tulsi Gabbard and you got Michaela Montgomery. Trump is good. I don't think Trump is gonna, but Trump is unpredictable. But I think Trump will be good. I think Trump will be good. I'm predicting Kamala Harris is gonna put her foot in her mouth because if she talks about the border, she's done. How dare, and I'm gonna say this again every video I get a chance. How dare Kamala Harris come to Georgia and not mention Laken Riley's name? How dare she do that? Laken Riley was killed by an illegal immigrant and because of Kamala Harris. So, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I get a little emotional about that because that's sad about. And I'm talking about not only Laken Riley but the other two who were killed too, man. The girl who was thrown over the bridge and oh gosh, let me get it together, man. It's no way y'all can let Kamala Harris win, man, and she's responsible for that, man. Blood is on her hands. So I think Trump will be okay, man. Kamala Harris is too dumb to get under Trump's skin. Like Hillary Clinton was smart. She got under Trump's skin, but you got to remember, even Trump said it, Hillary Clinton is a smart woman. And Joe Biden, even with his dementia, he was still kind of slick. But Kamala Harris she's kind of like an airhead. She's kind of dingy. Um, she can't operate without cue cards, so I'm just curious to see how she's going to debate. Like Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her. Like Kamala Harris can't even remember what she did as a damn prosecutor. She can't even remember locking up all the damn black people. And then turn around, like, you must can't remember it, Kamala Harris. Remember you locked up all those black people and broke up all those black families? Like, she doesn't remember that. So, and hell, Democrats are already mad. The gay boys, the white gay boys, the black gay boys are mad because they thought they were going to see some Beyonce. So you lied. So you just verified you lying. You wanted all those people to come there. You want to say, oh, free concert because it worked with Meg Thee Stallion. You're like, we could do this again. In fact, we'll go for broke. We're gonna say Beyonce's gonna be here. Man, she did nothing but piss off those gay white boys and gay black boys. She picked those gay Hispanic boys. Let me just say gay boys, period. She pissed off those gay boys because them gay boys love Beyonce. They love Beyonce, and all you did was piss off the gay boys by telling them you don't lie to a gay boy. But you about to find out. One gay boy did a stream from his channel. He's like, Kamala, you just lost. Like, you just don't know. Once one gay boy says it, they all roll with it. Don't matter what color the gay boy is. He could be black, white, Hispanic. Once that one white gay boy was like, no, no, Beyond, you lied to us. No, you lost the election. Yeah, you lost their votes. You lost the gay boy vote, and by lying to them and saying Beyonce was going to be there. I think you lost the black female vote too, because they don't like when. I'm gonna tell you something about black women. Black women do not like being lied to, especially as something like a Beyonce concert. You're gonna put asses in the seats, and these asses in the seats thinking Beyonce's gonna be there, and Beyonce's not there. Oh, they are pissed about that. They they're gonna hold a grudge against you, and that is gonna cost you. That is gonna cost you a lot of votes. Kamala Harris. So I don't know who told you to do that, but you do not lie about Beyonce appearing at your goddamn DNC. That was your own death. So imagine if she did something as stupid as that. Imagine how she's going to do during the debate. If that if there's any inkling of what's going to happen during the debate, just look at her telling her people Beyonce's going to be there at the RNC. Can I talk to y'all music real quick? Can I talk music to y'all real quick? This is the dumbest VP ever. These people here are literally don't do into the black woman BS. Yeah, Kelly, but it's rubbing off. I think it will. If that doesn't rub off, her promising Beyonce is going to goddamn. I think that's that. I think that's. I think that's the straw on the camel's back. What do you say to that, Kelly? In fact, damn, I wish I had Kelly on here. Because just like you can't lie to black women, you can't lie to white women. You can't lie to women, period. And you especially can't lie to women about Beyonce being somewhere and Beyonce don't show up. Let a man do that. Let a man say, you know what? Oh, baby, I'm going to take you to the Beyonce concert, and you don't take her to Beyonce concert. You better sleep with one eye open. You better sleep with one eye open. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so um, Allison, Diane, weather could be bad. Right, right. Weather could be bad. You're right, right, right. Diane, Diane. Hey, yeah, we got a new person, and everybody say hello to Diane. Um, Kelly said, I did sign up to poll watch. Our mayor recently fired a chick that apparently cooked up 40,000 Biden votes. Oh no, they should lock her up in a back room. He don't want to talk about that part though. They're dirty. Oh wow! Somebody put her up to that, Kelly. Somebody up, and because she got caught. If you get caught, you're on your own. So the fact that they didn't lock her up, meaning that she was instructed by somebody to do that. They need to lock her up because trust me, if she didn't have a high up to tell her to do that, they would have locked her up. So that's just my won't have a long wait. I had over 2 hour wait. Yeah, yeah, Allison. Again, if you guys are in Georgia and yo, if you okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Not only if you from Georgia, but if you were in a state last time where you had to wait in line, go vote early. Man, please. It's hot out here. Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all got bad hips. Man, vote early. You ain't gotta wait. Oh gosh. Please, Trump supporters. Please, Kennedy supporters. Vote early. Vote early, please. For y'all's sake. Cause y'all don't man shit. Y'all don't want to stand in no hot line. And so I'm just saying. A lot of discouragement can happen on voting day. So yeah, please vote early. Please vote early. Just please, just vote early, y'all. Just vote early. Okay, so Tulsi is smart. She faded Harris last time. She's still active. Yo, yeah, she smoked Harris, man. Harris didn't even make it to Iowa. Psh, man, Tulsi Gabbard smoked her. But you know, Tulsi Gabbard has more dirt on Kamala that she's feeding to Trump. Because remember, Kamala just dropped out. She's like, fuck yeah. Ooh, if Tulsi knows that, oh, ain't no telling what else Tulsi got. I'm out, peace deuces the first time around during the primary. So, you know, Tulsi got some more dirt on Kamala. Tulsi got some more dirt on Kamala because Tulsi is a thorough, not only is she a good sparring debate partner for Trump, oh, she got the dirt. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard got the dessert in the dessert. So this is going to be entertaining just to see what type of factual dirt, Snowman. Not now. This ain't no ad hominem. These ain't personal attack. These are facts that Tulsi Gabbard has against. So yeah, Trump is going to concentrate on the He's going to concentrate on the policies. Now, I will say this, Snowman. It's up to the moderators to ask questions pertaining to policy. Do you not agree, Snowman? Snowman, you got to admit that it's up to the goddamn moderators to ask policy questions. So what do you say to that, Snowman? Talk to me, Snowman, because yo, the moderators control the questioning. Think about that, brother. Think about that. So get your take on that, brother. Get your take on that. She was married. She Army Reserve. I believe that's right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Black Sun, hit me up when you get home if you have time. I will, Kelly. I'm gonna hit you up because yeah, we need to do another show because I need to ask you about. Man, I need to get your take as a female. I need to get your take on the RFK. I need to get you. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, Kelly. I'm just gonna hit you up, sis. I'm gonna hit you up. Okay. Allison says Vivek, no wars though. Angry Snowman says, even with my skepticism, I know he needs to win this race for the country, not to be lost. I agree. I agree. I agree. Snowman. Snowman, and that's what the RFK. RFK. A lot of the supporters are falling in line. Snowman. A lot of them are saying, "Yo, we need to unite to save our country." So let me say this, Snowman. You know, as you know, Snowman, Kennedy and Trump don't agree on a lot of things, but they do agree on saving this country. And so we are going to unite based on what we agree upon as opposed to what we disagree on. So MAGA supporters, Kennedy supporters, Trump, Kennedy, we understand that, yo, we got to put aside our differences and we got to unite on what we agree on. And we agree that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are so far to the left, they want to bring so like they Kamala Harris and Tim Walz they're going to bring in straight in communism. You know what I'm saying? And Kamala's not trying to hide it. Like the Democrats, Snowman, the Democrats are not trying to hide it. They're not trying to sugarcoat it. They're letting you know we're coming in with a socialist plan. We are going to raise taxes. Like they're letting you know. So I'm just like, why? Why are there people supporting Kamala Harris? But again, a lot of those people support Kamala Harris because they wanted a free Meg Thee Stallion concert and they want a free Beyonce concert. Now, Snowman, you like myself, I don't like Beyonce. But I bet you, Snowman, if there was a free Beyonce concert, you would probably go take your wife if it was free. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, Snowman, but I'm assuming, and I don't even know if your wife even likes Beyonce, but if there was a free concert, you would take your wife if it was free. Even though you don't like Beyonce, you would take your wife. Even if your wife don't like Beyonce, if it's free, you'd be like, honey, I know you don't like Beyonce, honey, but it's free. I bet y'all you will go to the free. So imagine all these people, those asses in the seats, were told Beyonce was going to perform for free. Now, normally Beyonce tickets go for about 250 starting, and that's nosebleed. That's nosebleed. Beyonce tickets are more than Metallica tickets, and you know, Snowman, how much Metallica tickets are. You know how expensive Metallica tickets are. Beyonce, well, I would guess Beyonce and Metallica could probably be neck and neck in price tickets because I know Beyonce's tickets start at 250, and them gay boys. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real, Snowman. Metallica fans, we're cheap. We're cheap as hell. We're cheap, man. Beyonce fans are not cheap. They will spend that damn money. They will spend that goddamn money to go see Beyonce, and that's why we would take our loved ones to go see Beyonce because Beyonce's free. I say that to say this. Okay, hold on. Let me see what Kelly says. You seen Michelle in Nevada with Trump Michaels yesterday? That was cool. She was standing right there. I knew Trump was going to give her a spot. Who? Michaela. Oh, Michaela. Yeah, yeah. Michaela. Yeah, yeah. Michaela, man. Yeah, Michaela is coaching Trump too. Michaela is helping Trump out too, man, with the do's and don'ts when it comes to women of color. So you got Michaela and you got Tulsi Gabbard helping Trump with the do's and don'ts when it comes, because not only are you dealing with a woman, you're dealing with a woman of color. So it's a double paradigm that Trump has to work on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he's an alpha male. And so he's surrounding himself with women of color, that being Tulsi Gabbard and that being Michaela Montgomery. So I think Trump is in good hands. So again, Angry Snowman, I think Trump is in good hands. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Um, we don't know how because it's going to be 3-on-1, but Trump is expected to be ganged up on and during the debate. Like I say, two of the moderators and goddamn Kamala Harris. They're going to gang up on Trump, and Trump is expected. So they're training Trump because they know this. They're not dumb. We all know he's going to get ganged up on. They're going to throw softball questions to Kamala, and they're going to give the hardcore questions to Trump. And this is what they're going to ask Trump. Watch what I tell you. They're going to ask Trump, Trump, if you lose the debate, will you accept the results? And they're not going to ask Kamala Harris the same thing. That right there pisses me off right there. So you know it's pissing, but Trump is going to be. They already know. And let me say this again. They're going to ask Trump, will you accept the results if you lose? And they're not going to ask Kamala the same question because they did it to Biden. Like, yo, but people are going. I'm putting it out there now so people see the goddamn um, so people can see it because it went over a lot of people's heads. They're going to ask Trump, will if he loses, will he accept the results? They're not going to ask Kamala Harris the same thing. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And that again, that shit pisses me off. Ask her the same damn question. Ask her. I'm gonna do a show called "Ask Her the Same Damn Question," but they're not, and that right there is a gang up. So Mike Demore, I don't think there's going to be a debate. She's going to back out. Mike, if she backs out, well, that would probably, well, you know what? That's interesting. A lot of people are saying that Kamala Harris is going to back out. But That's not a good move on her part, Mike. Mike, I'm not doubting what you're saying, but is that really a good move on her part? Is that good on her part? Is that really advisable? But Mike, that's a good point. I don't disagree with that. Her whole career is bloody. Oh, you ain't lying, Snowman. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But hey, y'all, Mike said she's going to back out. I mean, that wouldn't be a good look, though. I don't know who would. That would not be a good look. That would not be a good look. That would not be a good look if she backs out that one debate. That would not be a good look. I mean, that would not be good. Mike, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, damn, I never, I've heard people, I don't know, that would not be a good look on her part. You know, yeah, that would not be a good look. But knowing the Democratic Party, I wouldn't put nothing past them, but it just would not be a good look. It would just not be a good look on her part. You know, they still have to have the optics of looking good. You know what I'm saying? Even though they mustered up these fake polls, except for Rasmussen, and they are trying to act like they're not hurt by Kennedy. Like Kennedy making that move, they're just like they're fucking they're shitting their pants. They're shitting their pants after goddamn Kennedy came on that stage and he goddamn endorsed Trump. Man, they are like, oh fuck, what have we done? What the fuck have we done? Because Kennedy is the assassin. That name Kennedy is what made the modern day Democratic Party. Kennedy is what made the and shout out to the Kennedy supporters, man. Shout out to y'all. And again, let me apologize because I said some things in the last video about Kennedy, man. I apologize. I'm sorry. I was just speaking out of fear. I was anxious. I had a lot of anxiety. And so let me just say, shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Kennedy supporters. Shout out to Nicole. Shalom, I forgot her name. I'd be butchering her name, but I like her, man. I like her. I've called her a communist. I take that back. You know what I'm saying? They, Kamala Harris is a communist. Nicole wants to save this country. Kennedy wants to save this country. They don't want communism. Let me just say that, man. And I've said a lot of nasty thing about Kennedy supporters. I take that back, and I am sorry. I sincerely apologize to y'all. So I ask for y'all for my forgiveness. Please forgive me. I said things out of fear, out of ignorance, and um, I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay, so TMZ. Yeah. Diane. TMZ was like, yo, it's gonna be a Beyonce's gonna be there, and they said Taylor Swift. Wait. Diane, did they not say Taylor Swift too? Because first of all, they just fucked up by saying Beyonce's gonna be there. That was the greatest fuck up of all time, saying that Beyonce was gonna be there. I think they said Taylor Swift too. I think they also said Taylor Swift's gonna be there. Yo, well, neither Taylor Swift nor Beyonce was there. Like TMZ, what is wrong with y'all, TMZ? Y'all just, yo, TMZ, y'all, oh my God. Somebody needs to be fired. Somebody at TMZ is going to be fired because they were like, oh, Beyonce's going to be there. Like, whoever put out Beyonce's going to be there needs to be fired. Now, can I talk to y'all as a musician? Angry Snowman plays guitar, so he'll understand this as a musician. So I'm about to talk my musician talk. I'm a bass player. Um, Shout out to all my musicians out there. Shout out to Snowman. He plays guitar. Snowman will tell you, just as where I tell you, if you perform anywhere, we're going to go to that place and we're going to rehearse. We're going to rehearse. Nobody plays at a location without rehearsing at that location. Especially a big name like Beyonce. She's going to rehearse because she's going to have all the pyrotechnics. She's going to have all the, whatever bells and whistles she's going to add. She's going to make sure that they can do the bells and whistles and they're going to rehearse. No musician goes nowhere and don't rehearse. Simple fact, because we want the acoustics to sound right. We don't want the damn reverb. We don't. Tell them, Snowman. Tell them. Tell them. We're not gonna, unless it's a backyard gig. But we know Beyonce ain't gonna do backyard gigs. But for people like me and Snowman, for the most part, we know that it's best to rehearse. Rehearse at least 3 times minimum before you decide you want to perform at said place. Unless it's so, whoever at TMZ needs to be fired. Where's that TMZ needs to be fired? Because that was like, how could you say Beyonce's going to be somewhere and Beyonce wasn't even rehearsing? Dumbass. Dumbasses, man. Dumbasses. Okay. VA says they never said that it came from TMZ alone. Okay, so VA, somebody at TMZ needs to be fired. So somebody at TMZ needs to lose their job because that shit. A lot of people were expecting Beyonce to be there, so they were they were coming there thinking they were going to get a free concert because in their mind, well, Meg Thee Stallion did a free concert, and this is the DNC, so maybe Beyonce's going to be there. That's the way they were thinking, and when Beyonce didn't show up, that fell on Kamala Harris. So I get what you're saying, but they're mad. They're mad. They're mad right now. So it is what it is, man. I don't even like Beyonce, but if they said it was a free Beyonce concert, I would go. You know what I'm saying? If I go and I had to sit through this bullshit and listen to all these boring motherfuckers and Beyonce don't be there, oh, I would be mad. Oh, I'd be ready to fight. I'd be ready to have a discussion with somebody. Because y'all told me Beyonce was going to be here, but whatever. Um, that shit was sacrilegious, yes. Kelly watched that shit. I didn't watch that shit, man. I couldn't watch that. I couldn't stomach that shit. Beyonce, but I get it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna talk about that too, Kelly. We're gonna talk about Beyonce, because that shit was funny. Them gay boys are not happy about that. Them gay boys are not happy about Beyonce not showing up. So we're gonna talk about that too, Kelly. Allison Diane said Hawaii only got 700 after that. Why do they still vote blue? Oh gosh. Diane, um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why, but I think if, let me just say this, if Trump decides to put Tulsi Gabbard in his cabinet, Trump will get a lot of votes from Hawaii. So I mean, I'm gonna just leave it at that. If Trump, but see, Trump has to decide if he wants to put Tulsi Gabbard in his cabinet. Kennedy's gonna be in his cabinet. That's for sure. I think Kennedy's gonna do health. He's gonna do something relating to health. So Kennedy's in there. Kennedy's in there because that was the deal. Him and Trump made a deal. Kennedy's on that cabinet. Tulsi Gabbard, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but Kennedy's in the door. Tulsi, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say she's. I don't want people to look at me crazy, but I put my money. Kennedy's in the cabinet. Kennedy's in the cabinet. So that's a done deal. It was already a done deal. So Kennedy's part of that crew. Y'all can take that to the bank. Okay, so Angry Snowman says, yeah, I agree. Moderators have to also stay on the task and keep in debate fair. Well, again, Snowman, we're talking about NBC, and they got a natural hatred for Trump. So will they keep their professionalism? I don't know. They were told to. Okay, so Snowman, they were told to stand down on a debate with Trump and Biden because their whole plan was to get rid of Biden. So they were told to stand down and be nice to Trump. And they were actually nice to Trump because they wanted to get rid of Biden. I know you'll agree with that, Snowman. That was a setup. So now Kamala Harris is their darling. They might go back to hostile mode on Trump. So I know you see all the shenanigans, Snowman. You from the streets, bro. Snowman, you from the streets, so you know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is. See, you from the streets, bro, so you know what's set up. You know what's set up. You know what's set up, man. You know, you from the streets, though, man, so you know what's set up when you see what. Straight up. Okay, so RFK supporters are excited. I'm excited that they're excited. That's why I had to make this video apologizing because I said some not too kind words because I was tripping. So shout out to the RFK supporters. My last video, I was tripping. I was tripping. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to RFK supporters, man. We're coming together to save this country. So you guys, I love y'all. RFK supporters, man, I love y'all. Let's concentrate on saving this country because, again, if Kamala Harris and Tim Walz get in there, boy, it's going to be straight up communism. And taxes are going to go up 47%. We're going to have endless war. Like, war is not going to stop. Like, Putin, can I talk some international policy real quick, y'all? Vladimir Putin is literally waiting on Trump. He's waiting on the election. Like, Vladimir Putin don't want war in Ukraine. Vladimir Putin's like this, man. I hope Trump gets it. I know what he said in public. He would prefer Biden, but no. Putin is hoping, man, because Putin don't want to tear up goddamn Kiev, man. Kiev is the cradle of civilization as far as Russia is concerned. So he doesn't want to tear that up. So Putin got his fingers crossed, hoping that Trump gets elected. And that's why he's holding off. Putin is trying to hold off until uh, Trump gets elected. So gave y'all a little international policy there. All right. No fucking, no fuck that ish. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Kelly says, Snowman, it's people like yourself that I worry about the most. Y'all have babies. Mine is grown. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, Snowman, you got young ones. Me and Kelly kids are grown, so yeah, you got youngins. Yeah, yeah, true that, Snowman. Yep, Snowman. Um, I'm not going. I'm not going if it's. I'm not going if it's free. Oh, Kelly says she won't go to a Beyonce concert even if it's free. Well, I don't believe Kelly. Kelly, out of all the time I've known you, suddenly I don't believe you. Kelly says if there was a free Beyonce concert, she would not go. Kelly, 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 Kelly. How long have I known you, Kelly? All of a sudden, Kelly, you've been honest, but I don't believe you. I'm sorry, Kelly. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Kelly. I don't believe you. I believe you 99.9% of the time, Kelly. I believe you. I trust you, but you saying you would not go to a free Beyonce concert, why do I find that hard to believe? But you know what? Okay, Kelly, if you say so, Kelly, if you say so, okay, I'll take your word for it. Kelly would not go to a free Beyonce concert. Okay, I have no choice but to believe Kelly. I believe you, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. You know I'm messing with you, sis. Oh, you know I'm messing with you. If you can bring Tupac back, we can talk. Okay, yeah, Tupac. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Kelly. Okay, okay. So I misjudged Snowman and Kelly. They said, fuck that free Beyonce concert. You said, fuck that shit. Okay, okay. Spend 5,000 on a Swift and Beyonce ticket. That's crazy. That's why I said free, Kelly. That's why I said, no, you know, none of us would spend no type of money on a Beyonce concert, but free. Free changes some things. Free, free Free puts things in a whole different perspective. When things are free, it put never mind. I ain't gonna explain it. Is there a debate scheduled? Um, Good question, Kelly. That's a good question. I thought, I thought there was supposed to be the debate right before, like on the 12th or 11th. I thought there was a debate on the. I thought there was a debate, but um, I'll have to double check. But I thought there was a debate. But let me double check, Kelly. Um, when I contact you, I'll definitely let you know. But I thought there was. I thought there was a scheduled debate. That's what I thought. So there was one at least scheduled. So I don't know, but it would not surprise me if Kamala Harris canceled out on it. I wouldn't be surprised. But as far as I know, there is one debate scheduled. Trump wanted three debates, but we know that wasn't gonna happen, man. We know there wasn't gonna be no three debates. You know, Trump knew there wasn't gonna be no three debates, but he put it out there. But they only agreed to one debate, so that's all I know. That's all I know. White supremacy. Um, Angry Snowman said, "I bet they don't mention anything about the assassination attempt." No, they're not gonna mention it. No, because they're trying to bury that. They're trying to bury that, Snowman. So no, they're not going to mention shit about the assassination attempt because they're trying to bury that as much as they can. In fact, they tried to deny it when it happened. The day it happened, they're like, "Oh, well, it wasn't actually a bullet. It was actually a debris or glass cut his ear." Like, yo, they were trying to, yo, yeah, they're not going to mention. No, they're not going to mention that. They're not going to mention that because that's going to make Kamala look bad, because some people suspect that the Biden administration and people who back Kamala and Biden has something to do with that. So no, they're not gonna bring that up. Hell no. Hell no. But you're right, though, man. I don't think they're gonna bring that up. Thought she finally agreed to an interview. Anyone hear that? Now I did not hear that she agreed to an interview, Diane. But I don't know. Maybe again, I'll have to get back with you on that because I'm not sure. I just know she ducking like crazy. Kelly said, "Snowman, did you say they locked up the Telegram dude?" Oh, I didn't even hear about that. Damn. She locked somebody up. Okay. So, no, Allison. Plus, I don't believe anything that Broad says. Yeah, I'm with Kelly on that. I'm with Kelly on that. Um, so, Snowman said, "I heard they are investigating the sheriff that gave Trump a spot to speak in Michigan. The lawfare that they're being allowed to be used is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy, man. It is crazy. They're going after anybody. That's why I said, Snowman, they're really going to go after Kennedy. They're going to go after Kennedy, Snowman, harder than they're going after Trump. And I would not doubt, I don't want to even speak this into existence, but they're going to try to attempt to, you know, they're going to go after Kennedy. They're gonna still try to go after Trump, but yeah, they're gonna go after Kennedy. Um, they're gonna get real nasty with Kennedy. Let's just say that, Snowman. They're gonna get real, and it's just gonna be so blatant. They're gonna be real nasty with Kennedy. They're gonna be so nasty with Kennedy. They're gonna slander Kennedy. They're gonna make up shit about Kennedy. They're gonna go after Kennedy so hard because they look at Kennedy as betraying them right now. They're going to go hard after Kennedy. They're going to dig up so much dirt on Kennedy, but it's not going to work. Kennedy people are happy. Trump people are happy. That's where we're good, and that's where they're mad because Kennedy. It really threw a wrench in this whole because they want to give this perception like Kamala Harris is going to win. So watch the poll numbers. They're going to stall out the poll numbers again because they were actually going to release the poll numbers after the DNC. They got to postpone it now because of RFK. RFK blew away the whole DNC. If y'all agree with me, press it two in the chat. If you think RFK blew away everything at the DNC, RFK blew away Obama, blew away Michelle, RFK blew away Clinton. He blew away goddamn Hillary. He blew away Oprah Winfrey. RFK blew all that away. Blew away Little John and blew away whoever. I don't know. Little John was there and some DJ. Like Kennedy blew that away. Like the the DNC got nuked when Kennedy made that endorsement. It just fucking nuked it. Like too big to rig. That's all I can tell y'all. Too big to rig. Trump, like uh, one of my My uncle has two judges. He picked up allowed to be you. Okay, time served. Yeah, yeah. You okay? So, Diane. So what's going to happen? Trump's going to immediately appeal. They say, okay, Murcon say, okay, Trump, we sentence you to a year. That's going to immediately be appealed. Once it's appealed, that that stays the Trump going into custody. Let me say that again. Murcon sentencing Trump. I don't care how much time they sentence Trump. Once Trump puts in for an appeal, and Trump will, that stays Trump going into custody. And this is why uh, Braggs is like, he doesn't want no more to do with it. He doesn't. He wants to postpone it because Braggs, who's a prosecutor, wants to postpone the sentencing. Now, Merchan, if he wants to go ahead and sentence Trump for a year, do that. Trump is going to appeal it, and once he gets an appeal, it stays him going into custody. It stays Trump going into custody. So he can sentence him however much time, sentence him to jail, sentence him to prison. It don't matter. Trump appeals it. Trump appeals it. And another thing about this whole case is that they didn't put in the fact that Trump had immunity. So guess what? Trump wins his appeal automatically for the simple fact that the Supreme Court said that Trump had immunity. Duh. Duh. So everything that you got then, whatever evidence you got, and the jury came back and blah, 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 no, Trump is guilty. Did you consider that he had immunity? Yeah, because if you didn't, the Supreme Court said Trump had immunity. So guess what the appellate court's going to do? And if the appellate court gets stupid, guess what the Supreme Court's going to do? And it's stayed either way. It's all stayed. So if the Judge Mercon says, Trump, we sentence you, Trump doesn't go into custody because he appeals it. He appeals it. So that we go with that. Definitely, we don't need RFK. You can have him, man. Kelly, that's not upset the RFK people. Remember, your son supported RFK once upon a time, so don't. Let's welcome the RFK people. Don't be hard on them, Kelly. I know you hardcore mega, Kelly, but come on, man. We trying to. They're trying to save the country just like we are. The RFK people don't want communism just like we don't want communism. So we have something in common. So, yeah, Kamala wants to save the country. Oh gosh. Yeah, yeah. Elon better stay in the states. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good point. TMZ have been doing a lot of misleading lately. Yeah, they're in the pockets, man. They got some of that 2.5 billion that Kamala got from Soros. So yeah, they're compromised. They're compromised. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Damn, I do want some. Oh, Chick-fil-A's closed today, man. I can't get no French fries. Okay, so let's see. Have sound set correctly, especially if you have your own sound team. That is correct, Snowman. That is correct. Yeah, 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 Snowman. We already, Snowman. I know you've done shows and you've done sound checks and um, we could talk music. We. I don't even want to talk about music right now, Snowman, because that'll be a whole nother show with just about how musicians have to deal with sound men and sound checks. You, Snowman, you talking about a whole nother show. So I tell you what, Snowman, one of these days we will have that discussion because that is a big issue with us musicians that when we do sound checks and even if we don't have our own sound people, that can start a fight. Like you talk about musicians and sound people going to blows, that can start a fight because if you don't have our sound right, don't get me started, Snowman. You already know what time it is. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna trip me up in that conversation. You're not gonna trip me up in that conversation because you already know what type of goddamn hostility sound men and musicians have. You know it's worse than the goddamn Crips and Bloods when it comes to goddamn the sound man ain't getting our shit right. So I'm gonna leave that alone for now, sound man. Like you said, if you don't have your own sound man and you're a musician and you're dependent on other sound men and you at the mercy of that sound man and I'm a bass player. Some sound men act like bass players don't exist. All right, y'all. I gotta get going. My son just pulled up. We're at the movies. We got about a couple of minutes. Let me chit chat with my son, man. We're gonna talk our Trump talk real quick. So with that being said, man, shout out to Snowman, shout out to Diane, shout out to Kelly Ray, man. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. And with that being said, man, we out, y'all. Peace. Peace. We out, y'all.